Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, it's time for another installment of the Doctor Spell Prognosis. And today, we're talking about the second level spell, Melf's Acid Arrow. We are giving this spell a... Where is it? Where's our rating? Oh. There we go. Okay. We are not giving this an A-. We're going to give this one a solid B. We're going to give it a solid B. Melf's Acid Arrow, it's not super usable by a lot of classes. It's usable by Wizards, Circle of the Land, Swamp Druids, which is so super specific, and Alchemists. Artificers. So again, another pretty specific class. No sorcerers, no warlocks, none of that. So, and we're going to use this. It's a second level spell that does damage. And we're going to use this in comparison to Magic Missile. So Magic Missile at first level, you summon 3 missiles and you shoot them. They automatically hit and each one does a d4 plus 1. So, now, that's at first level. A D4 on average will do 2.5 damage, and then each one of these is plus 1. And so if you upcast Magic Missile, you get an extra Magic Missile. So if we multiply this by 4, which is what we would get if we were casting Magic Missile at second level, we get 14 damage. Now, Melf's Acid Arrow is a second level spell. It takes 1 action. It has a range of 90 feet, which is a great range. It has a verbal, somatic, and material component. That's okay. It's evocation, and it's a ranged spell, and it does acid damage. Now, not a lot is resistant to acid damage, 1, or immune. 2, acid damage is damage that you probably want to do because of trolls. And I don't mean like internet trolls. I mean like actual trolls. And because it's one of the things that will shut off troll regeneration. Magic Missile will not do that. So that is a plus to this over Magic Missile. Now, Shimmering Green Arrow streaks towards the target within range and bursts in a spray of acid. You make a ranged spell attack, so it doesn't automatically hit. It means it makes a ranged attack. So automatically, I should think that it should do a smidgen more damage. Should do more damage. Let's just put it that way. It should do more damage than a Magic Missile upcast. Because Magic Missile is an automatic hit, so it's automatic damage. This one, there is a risk that you will not hit, so so it should be kind of a payoff for more damage. So on a hit, they take 4d4 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. I'm not sure why they did that. Because they can't get rid of the acid. So on a miss, there's nothing in the description here that says they can get rid of the acid. So on a miss, they take half as much of the initial damage and no damage at the end. You can upcast this spell, and they will take an extra d4 on the front end and the back end. So if you cast this as a third level spell, it's 5d4 acid damage and 3d4 acid damage on the back end. Now, let's continue to do this comparison. So, a second level Magic Missile is 14 damage on average. If you hit with a Melf's Acid Arrow, it's 64, so it's 6 times 2.5, which is going to be 15 damage. It is a smidgen more. Now, if we cast this at third level, well, if we cast Magic Missile at third level, we're going to get 5 missiles. So 3.5 times 5 is 17.5. If we cast Melf's Acid Arrow at fourth level or third level, let's say third level, we get 5d4 on the front end and 3d4, so we get 8. We get 5 on the front end and 3 on the back end, so we get 8. So 8 times 2.5 is 20. So it does a smidgen more damage, 2.5 more damage than Magic Missile cast at the same level. Now, here is the other issue. Fireball, which is has a long range. It's a saving throw, and it has an area of effect, and it also destroys trolls. Fireball is 8d6, 8 times 3.5, because 3.5 is the average of a d6, is 28 damage. So this fireball does more damage. So I would rather have a fireball memorized than a Melf's acid arrow for a 3rd level slot. You can always upcast these if you need to. And there might be some situations where you want to target something instead of throwing something down that will area of effect blast everybody, you know. So you may want to target a creature instead of blasting everything and risk doing damage to your compatriots or your party members. So, all right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.